Hello guys, welcome back to kaieteurcooks. Today I'm going to make some hot cross buns, and you could see I already have the preparation. I have the butter here, I have the lard, here, I have mixed spice here, I have cinnamon here, I have some sugar, also have some fruits, also have some cherry, and also the yeast, and then also have some plain flour here. And the plain flour, you could see it's a whole bag of plain flour. It's 1.5 kg, and I'm going to do all of it. This is my mixing bowl. I'm going to add the flour into the mixing bowl. And I'm going to leave back a little bit of flour just in case the dough is a little bit soft. I'm going to leave back some flour to sprinkle around it. Good. I'm going to add my yeast. Because I'm using 1.5 kilos of flour, I'm going to add, you can see the yeast, I'm going to add half the amount into it. I'm going to add 50 grams because this is a lot of flour. So I'm going to throw it out in here to make sure it's equal. So you could see half and half. I'm using half of it. I'm going to sprinkle it around. I'm going to add my mixed spice into it. Then I'm going to add some cinnamon spice into it. Not much of the cinnamon spice I'm going to add into it. Then I'm going to add some sugar into it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the sugar into the cup. Also, I'm adding 1 cup of sugar into it. So now I'm going to mix the cinnamon spice, the yeast, the sugar, and also the ground cinnamon. I'm going to mix it up. So I'm going to mix it up. And because it's plenty, I need to feel the grain of the sugar. So what I'm doing, I'm going to add some more sugar to it. I need to feel the grain of the sugar. And also, I'm going to add a little bit of more mixed spice. Stir it. So I need to see the little change in the color of it. And you can see the color is changing. You see the white flour anymore. I'm going to add some fruits into the bowl now. And I'm going to mix it up. So I'm adding a little bit more fruits into the bowl. I'm going to add the lard. I'm going to add the lard into the bowl now. And I'll add 3/4 of the lard. So I have some butter here, and I'm going to add, this is 1 spoon butter, 2 spoons of butter, 3 spoons of butter because I love it when it's rich. So this is it. So it's going to be 4 spoons of butter into it. So I'm mixing in the lard and the butter and everything. I'm mixing it in together. See how it started looking? This is how it's supposed to look when you mix it in. Take your time and do it. So make sure, see how it started to look. It's just like if you're doing apple crumble and you get a sort of texture. This is it. Just take your time and work it in. Work in the lard, the butter and everything into the flour. It takes time, but you get there. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull back the dough and I'm going to make space to add the milk into it. So I'm going to add the milk. I'm using skim milk, so I'm going to add the milk into it. I'm going to work it in. You're going to use 2 pints of milk. So you could see, you could less the milk because my dough is soft. So I'm going to add some sprinkle. There's a reason why I keep back the flour. I'm going to add some sprinkle into it. I'm going to keep working it in. And make sure you do not over sprinkle flour because you need it to be soft and moist when you leave it to raise. I'm going to test it to see if it's okay. That's okay. So this is my dough now, and I'm going to leave it to raise until double in size. So you see there? I'm going to leave it to raise. Guys, this is how my cross buns is raised now. It's fully raised. So now I'm going to cut it up in small rolls to bake. I'm now going to grease the pan. So you must grease the pan. Some people don't grease the pan, they just use flour, but it's by choice. So I'm going to grease mine up. Guys, I do my cross buns with a different just add a little bit of flour in my hands, and I'm going to put a few just put a few decoration in it. I have some cherries, so I'm going to add it into my cross buns. This is the first time I'm doing it. I forget to put it in the dough, so never mind. I just forget to put it in the dough, so sorry for that. So I'll just round it off. This is it. I just dab my hands with a little flour, and I'm going to add a few cherries into it, because I forget to put a cherry in when I was mixing. I just wrung it off.
Just lift your hand up.
Nice and wrong. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. You could see I cut the dough. So I'm going to dab my hands into the flour. I don't want too much flour. And I'm going to add some cherries into it. And close it up. It's like when you're making bake or some rolls. Just roll it around. Here you go. Don't forget to add some sprinkled flour to the pan. I'm going to make the cross on the cross buns with the scissors. I see I pull it up. Right. Cut. And you just bring it up, bring the dough up, open, you get it, cut, pull up, pull up, you just open scissors and then you pull it up, right, good. And I'm going to sprinkle some water into it, just to keep it moist. So I'm going to put it in the preheating oven at 220 degrees for 20 minutes. I have some sugar sling here, and I'm going to baste the cross buns with it. I melt the sugar. So rubbing it in the cross buns.